let's talk about the DCA 20V Cordless Grinder. Full disclosure, I got this sent to me for a fair and honest, unbiased review. So here we go. So here's all of what's in the box. You've got the grinder itself, the important part, the battery, the handle, the tool for manipulating the nut on the bottom, so that way you can tighten and loosen the grinding discs. You've got the charger. You have the normal guard, as well as a cutoff disc guard. I'll show you how that goes on in a minute because it does take two hands to do. A nice, neat carrying case, and something I'm actually rather pleased with is an assortment of grinding implements. A couple of flap discs, a couple of grinding wheels, a couple of cutoff discs. That's actually something that's really nice to have, especially if you're just picking a tool up because you need something to do some grinding, cutting, whatever. It's all in there to be able to just jump in and get started. That's actually really cool. It's also got the booklet of information. You can read through that, refer to safety instructions and such, but I'm assuming if you're this far, you probably understand that this is an implement that can remove fingers if done wrong. So always, always, always use proper safety equipment. So I'm going to get this put together and we'll go from there. Okay, so upon getting this guy assembled, my thoughts are that the rubbery grip is really quite nice. I'm 6'2", I've got a moderately good sized hand. It hits my hand nice, it's easy to hold on to. The rubberiness feels good. Same with this end, hits my hand nice, it's easy to hold on to. It is a little heavy, but the battery is also a little bit bigger than most 20V grinders, and the grinders tend to be a little on the heavy side anyway. So if you have to have a lightweight grinder, this may not be the one, but for the price point, this is really quite ergonomic. You've got the blade stop there, which lets you push that down to lock the blade, so that way you can tighten or loosen with the spanner wrench. The switch on the back, I'm going to turn this way and show you. Push down, slide it forward. That's as loud as it is. It's not as loud as it could be. I've been around a few of these grinders that are downright deafening to use, and this one's not so bad. But as always, use proper eye and ear protection when operating these things. Sparks and who knows what flying everywhere. Just protect yourselves is what I'm saying. Battery feels good. This is rated at a 4 amp hour. I don't have a way to verify its amp hour rating, but I'm going to take its word for it. It does have a couple of nice little screens down here for the air inlet to keep everything cool. The electronics, the motor, that keeps junk from getting inside and ruining the parts that really matter. So far, so good. Let me grab a chunk of steel. Let's do some grinding. First grinding impressions, I did give it a pretty solid push on the end of that piece of square tube, which is not included. That's a thing from my supply of stuff. So I did give it a pretty good solid push. You did you could hear the RPM drop a little bit, but it wasn't excessive. The abrasives that it come with, not bad. Considering it came with it and at this price point, guys. This price point is what gets me. I've worked with a lot more expensive grinders that did not come with any abrasives out of the box. That's a really nice feature. The carry case makes this a tool that if you need to take somewhere out in the field, fix a tractor, do something else on a car, tractor, truck, who knows what, that's out a ways, makes it very convenient, and you've got some things in there which you can just leave in the bag. It stays with it. It's very, very pleasant to use, I have to admit. So I'm honestly, without gloves on, that rubbery grip feels very positive. I'm actually very pleased with that. So I'm looking very forward to putting this thing to work, and I'll get back with you after I put some hours in on this thing. So after using it for a while, my only real gripe, and this is pretty minor in the overall scheme of things, battery life seemed to do pretty okay. I mean, it's on par with what you're using it for. Grinders tend to be a little battery hungry. But anyways, my only gripe is that there isn't a place on the tool itself for the spanner. When you're under a car, you're doing stuff, and you need to change abrasives between a flap disc and a cutoff wheel, it's nice to have it with the tool so that way you can quickly make it, stuff it back in, and I'm just sticking it here because it's a place that it fits. It does not really fit, as you can see. But it's nice to have a place on the tool for the spanner, for quick and easy abrasive changes here. So, I mean, all things considered, this is a very pleasant tool to use. I'd consider it. I'd recommend it. This does all right. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.